VG fans, I'm Sean Hammond. We're at the Jarrell Guitars booth with Philip Jarrell. Philip, how are you?
I'm good, man. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. So you guys have a ton of stuff going on at this booth, and a lot of new products from guitars to amps and pedals and mics. So why don't we cruise through what we were just listening to first?
Yeah, this is a new Gold Rush series, I call it. A lot of people wanted mini stuff. We had a lot of stacks last year, and this year we decided to just go small, and I call it the Gold Rush. So everything's sort of color-coded. You know, I'm into fashion, so everything's like a fashion line for me. That's the Gold Bar, is the little mini stack, and then the Gold Nugget is the little 6-watt tube. They're all tubes. Generally, all of our amps are tubes.
Okay, so now you've also got a new bass amp, right?
Right. It's a part of the mini series. It's just an 80-watt, and it's the only one that we've ever made that's not a tube amp. And everything basically here is meant to be easy to use. You know, we're working on a 300-watt, but right now everything is mini. We made mini boxes. There's a couple of boxes down there for effects on the floor.
Pedals, and you said you're calling them the 7 essentials. You have 7 different ones, is that right?
Yeah, there's 7 basics that everybody needs. You know, delays and flange, just that they're not souped up. They're just the basic thing that everybody needs.
So now tell us about this guitar you've got.
Right. Well, this is a JZH1 PR Flames. I have like a whole Flames series that a bass and a solid body also with these red and black flames on it. This is the PR model here. It has the Seymour Duncan's P rails, and I love them. You know, actually, this is my favorite. We have, just to tell you a little bit about that, we have mini switches, one for each of the pickups, and you can actually split and only use the rails, or you can use only the P90s, which is great, and then you can mix them together. You can get humbuckers mixing them together. So the sound change, and these are very sensitive amps here. Very airy sound, and you can hear well, and that's why I chose to show you, because the tone quality is great.
Well, show us a few of the different pickup settings.
This is on the neck. You can just hear the humbuckers, and then get that right, nice single coil. Or nice and fat. And then down on the bridge, the same, together with a humbucker, and they can get that really nice clean sound also. A lot of sound you can get this. And with the little boxes, also to just enhance these, makes it sound a little bit more. They're not monsters, but they can do quite a lot with the little boxes to help them out.
Cool. Now, if you don't mind, I don't know if you want to talk about this because it may be proprietary, but I wondered if you could tell us a little bit about the flame finish, as you call it. How do you do that, if you're willing to talk about it?
Oh, I don't mind at all. Almost all of our guitars at the time, they are mahogany backs with maple tops, and this is actually a wood veneer, and it's a man-made product, and it's on the front and back, and so actually the veneer is painted like this before we put it on, and that's what gives it the color. And the sound it does also affect the sound. Actually, we do a black and white one up here, and it's the same kind of thing, where inside and even if it's solid body or if it's hollow body, they are the basic thing is mahogany back with a maple top. But the different veneers actually do change the sound. And it's just there for fashion. Like I said, I come from the fashion background also. So we have the solid woods over here just for the quality of the wood. And the only reason they're black and white and red is because it's so cool and we love it.
All right, Philip, now you guys also have a new series of studio mics. You want to tell us about those?
Sure. We've been making them again and again all year long, and every time we make them, we send them over and put them into the studio and do all the testing we can with all the top guys around here in LA. And this are the best we've ever done. They're tubes. Some of the tubes are Russians from different places, and this one right here has transformers from Sweden. It's a Lunadyne. Yeah, so the parts are from a lot of different places, and we just sort of got the best parts from different places into the three different ones here are major mics. Every time anybody listens to it in the studio, really the top guys, they pick up the phone and call their nearest guitar center or audio whatever, and they say, you got to see these things. They're really good. We put them beside of the best they've got. You know, they're the $6,000 other best brand names, and they say they're better. And the price is very different. You know, a good Neumann is about $6,000 retail, and this one right here is $1,500 retail, and that's our top price mic.
Okay. Now on the bottom here, you've also got a small condenser for like acoustic guitar applications, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. There's this also very small tube inside. If you look at our website, I took them apart and photographed them, and you can see the tubes and everything inside. You know, I'm a photographer too, so I actually do that. And I took them apart and I hooked them up. They all come with the phantom power. Each one has its own phantom power, and the little one down there also has its own phantom power. So I plugged them up and lit up the tubes and everything. You can see that on the website.
Very cool. So what is the website where people can go to find out more about these?
JarrellGuitars.com.
Cool.
JarrellGuitars.com.
Philip, I appreciate you taking the time to show us all this new stuff. I'm Sean Hammond. You're welcome. And you're watching PremierGuitar.com.